G'day. How's it going? I'm Robbie. Hey, I used to live here for a number of years. Then the government realised I was here, arrested me, and had me deported to Cairns. After 16 years of living here, unmolested by the government, they finally cottoned on to the series of crimes that I had committed against the NT. Not once did I ever go camping. I never went fishing. I never went hunting. I never owned a four-wheel drive. I never owned a boat. I didn't drink beer. I never once wanted to go to the middle markets and fucking Darwin. I never owned any merchandise with CU in the NT. Ooh, he said cunt and co. And I never ever shoved a firecracker up my clacker on Territory Day. Fucking shame job, Rob, off your fuck. Never to come back, but I did. I came back on FIFO. It's FIFO wanker. I'm not really one of those. I'm actually doing community service order for the crimes that I didn't commit towards NT. I've been getting smashed on Facebook with these Depend underwear ads. For those who don't know, it's about incontinence pants, specifically some fashionable underwear. If anybody has incontinence tonight, don't panic. I can access a mop and bucket. In these ads, there's all these white people smiling and encouraging their friends who are modelling incontinence underwears in front of them. Giving them the amazing. These people are just wearing a shirt and their incontinence pants. And their friends are encouraging them in the ad. They're not friends, my friends. A true friend would say, put your fucking pants on, I don't want to see your dribbly dick dacks. Fuck's sake. I can understand that the creative agency that came up with the ad, they would have had a brief from the client, and the client would have said, look, we've got to remove the stigma from incontinence, especially wearing the underwear. We've got to normalise it. That's what we've got to do. But I'm afraid the creative agency missed the mark by a million miles on the normalisation. It's about as normal as finding an intelligent conversation at the cat shed. Let me know when you find one. I've got a degree. It's a degree in mediocrity, so let's not get too excited. See, I get things to a point where they're good. That's bloody good, or well done, Rob, that's good, it's good. And I go, you know what? I can't be asked spending any more time getting better. That's good enough, you know? I play guitar okay, I can sing okay, I can perform open heart surgery okay. I could be better. You know what? Fucking good enough. And I can't believe that I am here, existing. Not just in this room, but on this planet, right? Because I believe your brain and your spermatozoa, and I'm pointing to where those things are in case anyone needs help. Also, for those playing along at home, spermatozoa is a fancy word for spoof. I believe that your brain and your spermatozoa are linked with my level of mediocrity because that's how useless I am. How I exist now and how it all came about boggles me, because if I am me here existing now with all of those circumstances, how shit house were all the other sperm in my race? My conception route, Mum and Dad, back in '69, it must have been like the Winter Olympics, '02, speed skating final. And all the other jism just fucking fell over at the finishing line, leaving me to be the Stephen Bradbury of cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you. Spermatage would be a good name for a racehorse, eh? I've got a better one. If I owned a racehorse, I wouldn't, because I love animals, I'd call it My Small Penis. How good would that race score be? With only 100 to go, and it's a two-horse race, and the kindly dealers out front and looking in control. But hold the winning! Here comes My Small Penis from behind! My Small Penis is coming on! My Small Penis is on the line, and it's My Small Penis by half a nose! That's a great result for My Small Penis and her owners. Race number 7, horse 7, Mooney Valley, put your house on it. My Small Penis. I had a job once, I've had a few, but there was this one job where I was driving an escort around Perth? Yeah, Perth. I was driving her around Perth. When I talk escort, I'm not talking Ford Escort. This is an escort with a happy ending. My job was to go and knock on the door, make sure everything was sweet. No weirdos around, that's what I did. Her name was Peter, and her working title was Toyota Hilux. Very popular with the miners and the pig shooters. And I had a few interesting clients, but there's this one memorable one that I'll tell you about. I knocked on his door for the first time, and there's this bellow from behind the door, and it went like this. Are you ready? And I wasn't sure if I was or not, so I paused for contemplation. And I must have paused for too long, because he bellowed again. Are you ready? And I looked around at Peter, who was hiding in the bushes, and she's just nodding her head and mouthing, just say yes. And so I go, yeah, I'm ready. I wasn't. This door flies open, and there's this beard-bellied bloke wearing a black lacy teddy. He's got fishnet stockings on high heels and a pink feather boa, giving it some hey action, doing the full raunchy dance, which I can't recreate for you right now because I can't bring sexy back, but trust me, it was a sexy dance. And when he finished, he looked me right in the eye. And he said, you look like someone who's just won a prize they didn't expect to win. And I thought to myself, how the fuck did he know I was a Stephen Bradbury of Cheers? You have witnessed the power of mediocrity. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the night. You're beautiful, and Heterington. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Robbie.